guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'd like to say a big welcome to you. Please subscribe to my channel. So on to today's menu. Today we're going to be making banana bread and an apple and grape smoothie, so stay tuned guys. So these are utensils and our ingredients we're using for our banana bread. I will put everything in the description box below. So first off, we're going to be peeling our bananas. Okay, I used 4 small bananas. I'll put it in the description box. You can use 3 large bananas if you have large bananas, but you can use 4 to 5 small bananas if it's small bananas you have. So I'm just going to put all that in the bowl. So now I'm just going to mash my bananas together. You don't need a mixer for this process. In fact, you don't even need a mixer for banana bread, trust me. Because if you over mix, it's going to mess with the texture in the end when the bread comes out of the oven. So you don't want that to happen. So a fork is okay. So now we're done mashing our bananas. So next I'm going to be sifting my flour. I used 1 3/4 cups of flour. I'll put the measurements in the description box below. So you just want a smoother, finer texture of flour. That's why we always sift it before using it. Okay, so we're just going to be patient and sift away. So next up, I'm going to be sifting my baking powder, baking soda and salt. The reason for this is because the baking powder tends to have grains that don't break down. So next we're going to be adding about half a cup of sugar. So I'm just measuring it out to make sure I get the right quantity. So now we're going to be adding about half a teaspoon of cinnamon into our dry ingredients bowl. So we're just going to use our spatula to combine so that everything gets equal in all areas of your bowl. You're just going to patiently mix together. So for our wet ingredients, we already have our mashed banana. We're going to be adding 2 eggs, so we're just going to whisk that nicely. You want to take your time and not rush the process. And then we're just going to pour that into our mashed bananas. Next up, we're going to be adding about half a cup of melted butter. So we're just going to be adding about half a teaspoon of some vanilla essence into our wet ingredients bowl, okay, for flavoring. Just going to mix that together. That's why you don't really need a mixer, to be honest. Banana bread is one of the easiest baked goods to mix. You don't need a mixer for this process. Just gently whisk everything together. Don't rush. So mix away. there we have it. We're now going to pour our wet ingredients, our dry ingredients. You can pour it in bit by bit if you really don't know how to handle combining, that's mixing wet and dry ingredients together. With the pros though, we don't have patience, so we just want to pour everything and combine. Don't mind me, Jare. So you're just going to patiently combine that together. You want everything evenly mixed out, and do not over mix. That's the more reason why you don't need a mixer for banana bread. Okay, you just want to mix gently and not over mix. So take your time and mix it gently. So now we're going to be coating our baking pan with butter. So yes, just try and get it in all the corners of the baking pan. The essence of greasing your baking pan is to enable anything you baked at all to come out easily from the pan after cooling. So yes, you just want to get it all over. Yeah, and I used a pastry brush. It has been very handy for me, honestly. So if you want to make your life easier with coating egg wash or greasing your pan, you should get a pastry brush. Next, we're going to be dusting the pan with some flour. So I grease my pan with butter, then dust the pan with flour to enable my banana bread come out of the pan easily without scattering or without me having to mess with the shape or anything. So now we're going to be pouring our banana bread mixture into the baking pan. So you have to just take your time, you're not rushing. I think the most annoying part of this is probably if you don't have anything to do and you're actually waiting for it to bake. So just take your time. So now that's done, I'm just going to try and level it up by shaking the pan from side to side. Then for this, I'm adding topping, cashew nut as topping. I wanted to add coconut flakes too, but I couldn't seem to get at the store, so I'm just going with cashew nut. I would have added peanut, but I'm allergic, so we're just using cashew nut. It's optional, it's not a must that you must use toppings for your banana bread. You can just have plain banana bread. So it's all ready and set for the oven. Just going to leave that for about 45 minutes. So now we've diced up some apples and put in our red grape in the blender for our apple and red grape smoothie. We're just going to be adding a cup of yogurt into the mixture. That's what makes it creamy, but it's optional also. It's to your taste, anyhow you want it. You can add more yogurt or add no yogurt at all. So we're just going to blend that together and see how it comes out. So our smoothie is ready. Our banana bread is also ready. Look at how that so glorious and so yummy.